it puts you on notice, clear and true. If you didn't know before, now's you got a clue. Tired of holidays, losing all the fun. Tired of games that cost a ton. If you said yes, then you should see the best new game for you is Suspended City.
Zoinks! We are all the way at the end of season 5. We have like 5 more episodes to go. So, welcome, welcome, welcome to Sauce in the City Late Night Comedy Game Show, where me and my funny friends are scouring our social media profiles to find new people to drag them to the screen to help us do as we promised and continuing to bring our brand of fun and games to your late night arena. It is Wednesday night, so it is rated R night, so the cussing will be a coming. However, cussing comes after the intros. And as YouTube likes it, I'm only responsible for the intros, which is about 15 minutes. So you have a little while to get the babies out the room. All right. So, um, as my friend says it best, right hand friend, he says you can't have a comedy game show without contestants, and he is correct. And if there is a season 6, and that is a big if, and if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. But we are going to find out more about our castmates, right? Like, I want to get an in depth look at our castmates. So, tonight we have a new game. It's the very first segment of Sauce in the City Celebrity Monologues, featuring the interpretive dance mate or the interpretive dances of their sock puppet castmates. It's a little complicated, but it's gonna turn out good. So first up, I am going to bring Rennie Fiddles, the Filipino leaner, to the stream because something tells me that she knows exactly what I'm talking about. But before we get to all of that, Rennie, did you bring your sock puppet co-host?
I sure did. My sock puppet co-host would actually like to say hi and let you guess who they are.
Well, just give us 2 seconds before we get to all of that. But I am going to put 3 minutes on the clock to give you and your sock puppet co-host. You guys, I think, just get in such a hurry, and you think I'm just gonna just not. But I am. I promise you, I am, because I want to know too. That's why I asked you to bring them. I love them. I love him already, or her, or they. But anyway, I'm gonna put 3 minutes on the clock. I'm going to give you your chance to do your monologue, and your topic is, are you ready?
Maybe.
Give us a time when you overcame all the obstacles and came out on top of it all. All right. So, in order for your sock puppet co host, who will be performing their interpretive dance to your monologue, I'm going to give you some music. And I think we decided on
That first one.
the first one. Yep. I think that's it. Let's turn it up a little bit. Oh, yeah. Get into it. All right. Nice and loud. 3 minutes. Let her rip.
Well, this one time at Red Fair, I almost didn't get to go for my birthday weekend because all odds were against me, man. Like every single factor could have tire exploded. Like the day I got there, like everything that could go wrong did go wrong. My warranty company wasn't open. Like everything, man, everything was like exploded all at once. I couldn't book a room. I couldn't do nothing because the passwords were wrong, and it was horrible. All of it, absolutely horrible. And so, it happened all there with $2,000, and then it's just life, man. Like I didn't have it in me to even like cover my own ass. So are we still in the intros? I'm sorry, but so yeah, that's what happened. Is life was expensive, and cars were breaking down, and passwords were locking up, and I couldn't. I didn't think I was ever gonna see these guys ever again. I never thought I'd be there opening weekend of the Scarborough, well, no, it was closing weekend of the Scarborough Renaissance Festival for my birthday. I ended up getting the most beautiful Airbnb with a swimming pool and the coolest hosts ever that helped me replace the part in my, like, took me to the place to go and get the part, take me to the repairman, and all the things, man, and all the stars were aligned with just for, like, that one weekend. Everything was perfect at the Renaissance. I got my hair braided. It was beautiful. Life was grand. I saw all my friends. It was like a Pokemon scavenger hunt. Like, oh, gotta catch them all. So I'm standing there taking pictures with all my friends and showing them off to y'all. And I honestly couldn't even have gone there without y'all, because there's some people out there that love me, and I love you too. And it's just been amazing. But it was so hard getting there. Like, I didn't think I was gonna make it, and then like just everything fell into place like it should. I overcame all odds. It was beautiful. Best birthday weekend I treated myself, but it was with y'all's help, with your motivation and your love and your encouragement. That's what brought me to where I was with my birthday weekend. And I hope everybody has equally awesome birthday weekends forever and ever. My best friend, her birthday's 4th of July, and she doesn't understand why everybody doesn't have fireworks in their backyard on their birthday. And that's okay, because that's her cup of tea, and my cup of tea is the Ren Fair, where I like to party like it's $14.99. Y'all know why sex at the Ren Fair is always better, right? It's because it's fucking intense. So this one, at my birthday weekend, this Dirty Poet, he told us about how I asked him to write a poem about me, and he'd never written a birthday poem before. So he came up with something nasty about crotches explode. It was horrible. I don't know. It was only like 2 or 3 stanzas. But I said to him, well, I'll be back next year, so you can perfect it in the meantime for next year. And he's like, what do you mean perfect it? It was perfect. Oh, you're right. It was short and sweet, just like me. I know, I'm sorry. I'm falling back on my old ways. It's a good 3 minutes yet. Oh, no. La, la, la. Okay. Damn, it's myself. Can't you tell? I'm going to raise the roof on myself and woo! So, yeah. What else happened at the Ren Fair? I don't know if I should. Oh, yeah, no running without scissors! I love it when they say that. I learned that from the Ren Fair. That's how they treat their children. Oh, what else happened at Ren Fair? Let's see. Oh, I did tell you about the premature incantation when I was Merlin's lovely assistant.
And time. Okay, well, that was a very interesting way to do an opening monologue. And we'll see how it holds up. I don't know about the interpretive dancing, but let's get some comments from your castmates. All right. Hi, Randy.
I was just good to find 3 things to rant
All
about.
right. Well, she did her interpretive dance and she did her monologue. Before you get started, I'm going to give you a chance to give us some comments on what do you think about what she did.
I liked what she did, and 3 minutes can be a long time, as she realized. Dang.
Isn't that crazy? You think 3 minutes, that's not that long. But when you're up there by yourself, holy moly. Well, Randy,
I would
go ahead.
suggest that she talks too fast. If she talks slower, then her time will go longer.
right, because and then that's why I said to dance with your puppet co-host, because I thought that would slow her down, because I I don't think her puppet co-host got to dance as much as I would have liked. But we'll see what happens in this next 3 minutes. Randy, are you ready?
Ready, so for
I'm going to give you some music.
music.
All right, we're going to turn it up in case you want to start out with a dance. 3 minutes on the clock. And your topic is a chance where you rocked out with your flick out. And go.
So I walked out with my blank out. 'Cause I know I've walked out of cold places. This one place down in Naples, I working at this beach club, hotel, beach club, golf club, and the place was just horrible. There was one guy that was a coworker. He would call off on his 2 days off. He made sure he got 3 days. So he would either call off the day before or the day after his day off. Every single time. It was guaranteed. And so it's not bad when it's slow, but in season, you get killed. And the one day, he did exactly that. He called off. There's room service. There was 72 orders. And I was room service. That was it. And so I looked around. I went down to the cafe and I asked for some help. They didn't give up, you know what. So then I started looking for the food and beverage guy and I couldn't find him. So I kind of stacked the orders up and I looked around a little bit and see if I could find anybody that really gave a crap. And I could not find nobody. So I said, you know what? I'm out of here. So I walked into the cafe, looked around a bit, and I yelled, I'm going to get the F out of here. I quit. And I walked out of that place. And the funny part about the whole thing is I figured I'd never hear from him again. I basically, it's in the middle of the shift, 7 o'clock in the morning, they're totally screwed. There is nobody to take those orders up. 72 of them. 72 people at the Marriott Hotel are not going to get their breakfast today for the money that they're paying. So I get a call, I think it was next day or two, and they said, when you get your paycheck, do you want to come in and do an exit interview? I said, what? You want me to do an exit interview? I couldn't stop laughing. And I said, I'd love to. Because I'm going in there and I'm going to let them have it, right? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell them every single thing that place is screwed up. So I go in there and I get my paycheck, my last paycheck, and they say, well, what was the trouble? Why'd you walk out? And I said, well, let's start with the water pitchers, iced tea pitchers. There are none. You get an order, you get 3 orders for iced tea or water. In those days, you're supposed to put water on every table. So you get 3 orders and you'll spend the next week looking for 3 ice water pitchers, put tea or water in. I said,
And time. Very nicely done. I don't know what kind of dancing that was happening over there, but his glasses almost fell off a couple of times. So
he was really cranking it up.
Let's see what your castmate has to say. Funny Man Green, welcome to the stream. All right, you've seen your fellow castmates have a chance to do interpretive dance with their sock co-host,
Hmm.
and I, you know, it literally came out better on RuPaul's Drag Race, which is where I got the idea. However, I think you can do better, but I'm going to give some sentiments of how do you think he did. First time out the gate, though.
Um, how do I think? I mean, I followed his story as far as the sock dancing. Uh, I mean, it went along with the beat.
Remember,
There
I'm
was no
white.
there was no beat and there was no dancing, so it went right along with the beat.
Okay, well, out of Rennie Fiddle Philibiner Leaner and Randy Holton, uh, who do you think interpreted the game the best so far?
Um, so far, uh, so far, I gotta go with. I mean, Rennie told the best story, but you know, what I mean, Randy did more did more action with this puppet.
Ah,
So I have to give it to Randy.
Thank
okay.
you
Well, you
kindly.
know where the bar is. 3 minutes are on the clock. I think we agreed to this tune for you.
What's the topic?
Hold on, I was trying to get your music together. What did I do? Okay, wait a minute. I messed with it. That's what I did. Okay, there we go. We're gonna let it play and see how I'm talking because
Mhm.
this is how it's supposed to be done. You're supposed to go with the music and to tell your monologue, right? So your topic is going to be the last time that I died and came back to put in a parlay. 3 minutes on the clock and go.
The last time that I died and came came back and went a parlay. Oh, shoot. Well, that was last night. Last. Actually, it's almost every day. Um, I don't. I can't help it. I mean, I used to, you know, what I mean, my family never all used to say, you know, what I mean, I have a gambling problem and everything, and I'll be like, I bet you $20 I don't, you know what I mean? But it's just fun. It's just fun to me, you know what I mean? It's fun until you lose a lot of money, and it's not fun no more. I learned that the hard way. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I'm starting to realize that, you know what I mean, that I have a gambling problem when, you know what I mean, when the bill collector calls and I'm like, well, can you wait until this parlay hits and then I'll pay you? You know what I mean? Like, it's, it's just been it's been crazy. Even and this is so crazy. When I was in the hospital, when I was in the hospital, I did 4 parlays.
Oh,
Oh,
Not knowing if I was going to live or not, to receive the money. I I said, can I get my phone? They was like, what you doing? You about to make a call for somebody or something? I said, no. So I can't remember who it was, but so was playing and everything and all, and I'm getting ready to do a parlay. And they were just like, they was like, oh, he ain't paying us. And they're right. I mean, they're right. Matter of fact, I think this here is still the hospital bill. Yep, UPMC. UPMC. Look, you want to see the ironic thing? It's what I rate my parlays on. I said Johnson 5 points, Champagne 5 points, Champagne 4 rebounds, Vassell. So I guess it's my motivation. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, if this parlay hits, the bill gets paid.
And time. Very nicely done. You know, I'm gonna say the dancing was, I don't know, but you know, people talk with their hands, and maybe you and Bean should put the puppet on your other hand, because the other hand did all the talking. But we shall see what your next castmate has to say. All right, Charm.
That is so cute.
My girl is snatched, okay? Body shaped like a Coca-Cola bottle.
Okay, wait a minute. All right, so I'm gonna just let you get to it. I'm gonna put. I don't think I got music for you. Hold on, let me find some music here.
What's that other one?
What other one?
There was a fourth one. It was slow. I had a lot of deep bassy stuff. Like I could hear an R&B track getting laid to it.
Oh, this one's good. How's that? All right. So 3 minutes on the clock. And boom.
What are we talking about today, Brenda?
Oh, your topic, I just, okay, your topic is going to be a time where you did it all when they didn't think that you could.
So, Citizens Action, they know I'm about my business, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, girl, tell them. They ain't shit. They call me a day ahead of time to let me know when the show is about to start, and they need me. Yeah, because they always calling me. But they don't never like really give me an advance notice. They just know when I get there, we gonna drop it like it's hot, my girl, right? Yeah, girl, because you know, that's how we do. Oh, yeah, girl, because I showed up. I got a couple days advance notice. They wanted me to MC the show. I'm like, all right, I could do that. But, you know, they're like, well, if there's anything else you can help with, I'm like, all right, well, I could do my music because everybody else is doing what they do. It was like, you know, a Mayday event. So you could sing, you could dance, you could do it all. But I'm the MC, so I had to literally like do it all, get all the people, all the talents in check. You know what I'm saying? I had to MC and introduce everybody. So I'm emceeing and introducing everybody, and Charm and Lele and Baby Roman. Like I forgot they was there. They was chilling in the crowd, mingling and just sitting there looking cute like my little mascots, you know? Yeah, girl, I know what you mean. They just be on their best behavior. You ain't even gotta worry about them. The room watch them. Yeah, you know, you help out. You do your thing, girl. I know. Don't gotta tell me shit. Okay, chill. So let me tell the story. Let me tell it. So it came down to it where I was supposed to at one point introduce people, but then I couldn't find my spot any longer in the show. And I was like, Lord have mercy. You guys think I got 8 arms, 6 eyes. I'm babysitting while I'm watching the show, while I'm introducing people, while I'm preparing for my time to get on the stage and do what I do. And it was just like, literally, it was like a shit show. But we overcame, we conquered, didn't we? Yeah, girl, we overcame. The show got to go on. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't shit till we walked in anyways. Yeah, I know. But sometimes you just got to give people grace, you know? They don't really know how to put a good show together. Ain't that right? So, yeah, I mean, I guess, you know, with me and my right hand, you know, I had my right hand. So we was good, right? Yeah, girl, you know I got this.
Well, you guys give it up for Charms and her monologue. And okay, it totally got funnier. It only took like 4 times. So thank you, Rennie, for being the first to take the shot, and Randy just for giving it a shot, and Funny Man Green for not shooting it, and Charms for making the shot. Literally, I asked you guys to bring along your sock puppet co-host because we're going to do a lot of work with them in the show. I don't ask you to do a lot to get them together to only use them one time. That would be crazy, right? So there's 4 of you, but we have 8 castmates, right? We totally doubled just like that. So I'm going to give each one of you a chance because you know we skipped the intros and we settled for the monologues, which you guys all did a wonderful job on. And so I won't make you vote until the end. So keep that in mind. All right, I'm going to give you guys a chance to introduce your sock puppet co-host and let us know who you brought along to the show. And my first one, because I have so many thoughts in my head. So, first of all, do we want to guess? Do we want to try to take a guess who this is?
I think it would be fun to try to guess who our sock puppets are instead of us just telling them.
Okay, so who do you think that she brought to the show? Who do you think that is?
Kind of reminds me of I Be Her.
Right. I was thinking because of the little, like, knot ponytail up top. You know, the little, because, you know, she has the hairdo where she just keep the one little ponytail up there. So is everybody going with that or no? What did we?
It's I'll be her. I think it's I'll be her.
I'll stay with I Be Her for lack of any other answer that I have.
I got kind of jealous and then I thought it was me because like that's my flower, and I'm like, is that? But then I don't wear sunglasses, so and I don't wear my
Tutus.
bow on. That's true too. I don't wear tutus.
I'd like to see you in a tutu.
maybe coming up. Yeah, I got a couple of surprises, but now that we have guessed, we think it's I Be Her. Now I'm going to let you introduce your sock puppet co-host to us and the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond.
Aunt Brenda, I could introduce myself because, you know, I'm a country girl. You know, I go to the festivals, you know, and I like to dress up like a little queen. I am the queen. Now let me turn around and make you look back at it. Shake them titties, girl. Shake them titties.
Aw.
I'm totally running. It was the skirt was giving a little Renaissance-y vibes, you know. And you
Yeah.
know, I gotta have a little extra flair, a little bit extra everything.
Aw.
So it was definitely Rennie.
Ready at the fair.
That's
Rennie at the Ren Fair. Oh yeah.
that's who I thought at first, but then with the glasses, I was like, I don't think
It
that's
was
Ivy.
it was the knot. See how the little bow is sitting up
Like a
on
little, like a bun. Like
Well,
when I
she
get
always
into-
does something a little extra with her hair, so I couldn't really figure it out now, but I had to improvise a little bit.
It's
We
beautiful.
love it. All right, so Funny Man Green, you are up next. Let's try to see. Y'all take a good look at his sock puppet co-host. You got to
Give
model
a
it.
good 360.
You got to, to give him the good 360 turn. Okay, all right, okay. Make him walk down the runway.
Uh-oh.
All right, who do you think? Who do you think he brought along?
That's gotta
I'm gonna
be
go J Watch.
Mhm.
I was gonna say Jay Watch.
I think the watch says J Watch. I think, but that I think your puppet is just too cute. Like I just, oh my god! I think she's gonna win this. Oh, we're gonna have a sock puppet pageant. Totally, we are totally having a sock puppet pageant. If there is a season 6 of this show, we are having a sock puppet pageant. All right, Funny Man Green to the stream. To introduce us to your sock puppet co-host.
Well, this sock is no other than J Watch.
Hey,
He really doesn't give you much. And when you try to go into the poetic zone like he goes into, you just get lost. Like, yeah, it's J Watch.
love
as good
some
as you
true
can get.
mysticism.
I know I couldn't think of anything around with Locke.
I know. I caught your mind stutter. It
I
was
mean,
like
sock. I said Locke.
you backed yourself into a corner. You were like, where do I go with this? Where do I go with
Yep.
this? All right, Randy. You gotta walk down the runway. You gotta make your sock puppet co-host do his runway walk.
This Negro
And
biz.
then 360 turn. There you go. And then you gotta pose. You gotta stop and pose. Pose.
Hey,
And then hit another pose. And then one more for the camera. All right. All right, y'all. Who do we think his sock puppet co-host is?
that's J Watch.
Maybe, yeah, because of the watch.
Is that
Mhm.
like the dead giveaway? Is it like J Watch is the dead giveaway with the watch and the glasses? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
And is he the easiest to imitate because he doesn't say anything? All right, let's check it
That
out.
part.
All right, Randy, introduce your sock puppet co-host.
I'm Jay Watch.
Hey,
Now he got an earring. Or wait, is that a ring or an earring?
I caught a ring.
Okay. Well, we have 2 J Watches. Now, I'm just gonna do this third one. Randy, Jenny, give us a runway walk or a screenway walk, I should say, and then give us the 3 poses, please. Let me give you some music. We can always do better. Okay, y'all. Who is her sock puppet co-host?
Is that somebody with big teeth?
I was thinking about Venus. Is
I
that
think it's
I couldn't tell
J-Watch.
if those were glasses.
I
If
think
it's
the
shades, I'm gonna go with
third-
J-Watch.
I think it's the third J-Watch.
the third J Watch?
We got
what-
the street one. We got the I'm watching you. Cause like Randy, you had this like I'm J-Watch. Like I'm watching you. And now we have the stoner J-Watch.
Y'all rolling with me? Y'all think it's J-Watch too?
Yeah.
I think so, because the glasses, and then I think those are glasses, not teeth, Funny Man Green.
Is that what that is?
Let's see. All right, Rennie Fiddles, the Filipino leaner, introduce us to your sock puppet co-host.
He came as himself. I told you during the monologue. And that is teeth. That's a big old gap in my teeth and my big old bald head. And I was going, woohoo! Because he's the chairman of the board, y'all.
Zeke?
Yes. With the big old gap.
Oh my God.
And I was going, woohoo! Like it's his own background music. And he's going,
Not the Gap. Oh my God.
It's like another last episode.
How were we supposed to see the ball spot?
Because he's got no hair. It's a sock. There's no hair.
Ball headed.
He's bald headed.
Mine don't have hair.
God. Funny Man Green, you beat us all out. You said, you definitely said Zeke. Oh, I mean, you said big teeth. You said, are those teeth? And we were all like, no, they're sunglasses.
Oh my God.
Oh, but there is the gap. I can see it now. I can see the All right. So while we were doing this, I just thought we're going to have the very first Sauce in the City sock puppet pageant. First category is bathing suit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on a short video, maybe some of J-Watch's music. And while you guys go and get your sock puppet co-host into their best bathing suit moments. Gosh, I'm going to try to find a little longer video. Here, I'm going to put some clothes on y'all so people can't see. All right. And then I'm going to find us a nice J-Watch original, because over there with Miss Charms, I can't get away with not doing it. So let's like root a toot and find us something to listen to while our contestants get in their best bathing suit moments for the very first Sauce in the City sock puppet co-host pageant. I love it. And I also love this song. Check it out. I know y'all can't hear nothing yet, but I'm working on it. They want to give me commercials. Of course they do. Oh, of course. Because J-Watch has paid promotion on his channel. So just in case y'all go over here, just know that there's paid promotions. And to let it play so that he gets paid. Hey, I love this song, and I didn't think I would love it. Like I tried to hate it. I really tried to hate it, but I couldn't. Oh.
This one for mama. For every lesson, every blessing. Behind every prayer. We love you. She said, keep your head up when the world get cold. Keep God first and protect your soul. Don't let nobody steal your shine. And don't waste love on borrowed time. Yeah. She had been on the stove with a little voice. Made something out of nothing. Did repose. Taught me how to laugh when the days got bad. and I understand what I have. I understand what I have. Every scar, every smile, every mile you walk for me. Every tear, every prayer made me who I'm supposed to be. It's Mother's Day, let the whole room sing. Put your hands up for the queen. Mama said, don't forget where you came from. Mama said, keep going when the rain comes. We celebrate you. Everything you made it through. Love so strong can't fade away. We give love on Mother's Day. You was the first one clapping when I had a dream. I had a dream. Oh. Even when life wasn't what it seemed. Wasn't what it seemed. Oh. Kept it real. Never sugarcoated pain. Never sugarcoated pain. But she showed me sunshine after rain. But she showed me.
All right, well, I maybe got something. I don't know.
Ooh, ooh.
Hey.
Hello, Cindy.
Yes, I'm here. I'm thinking y'all can still hear this, but obviously not. But you should be able to hear it now. All right. So during that, Betsy Jr. decided to kick me out, but that's okay. That's okay.
Welcome back.
So category is bathing suits. So what you guys are going to do is I'm going to put on some music in the background and your sock puppet co-hosts are going to strut their stuff in their bathing suits for a cool at least 30 seconds. So get ready to bust those bathing suits out. First to the stream, we're going to get Zeke because now we finally know who it is. And let's get us some music. And go.
Is that a Speedo?
Yes, and you must explain the suit. You got to tell us what the suit is.
Oh, well, it's just
Your
some
puppet
short-
is wearing.
When the world
short
gets
things,
cold,
little legs, some dancing with.
keep God and protect your soul.
Keep going.
Don't let nobody steal your shine. And don't waste love on
Try to make the background not so weird because then you can't see it from the dark. Okay, hang on.
We can see it. We can see it. Hold it right in front of you.
Yep, I can see that. And then, so, now you can see a little better, except for the fact that it's too dark.
Now I'm grown and I understand what I have. Every scar, every smile, every mile you walk for me. Every tear, every prayer made me who I'm supposed to be.
All right. Category swimsuit. Come on, Randy.
Oh, what we have here is your famous $100 swim trunks. Fake $100 bills, but they look real. When you go into the pool, you're gonna look like you're a millionaire. It's got the
I
real Ben,
love it.
real Ben Franklin there. He's really Ben Franklin on there, $100. People will be saying,
I love it.
"Man, you
All
look
right,
like
Funny Man Green, you're up. Category swimsuit.
Swimsuit. This is a G string.
Hey, yo.
Around his face.
I cannot.
You got to make a capital G with your hand, and then there goes the string.
Oh, definitely. Now you make them do the catwalk. They got to do the catwalk. They got to do the catwalk. Oh, across the screen. Across the screen. I think you got poison. All right, there we go. All right. Category swimsuit.
So, my girl here, she's looking like the Little Mermaid and stuff, you know what I'm saying? She came out classy, got the bow, matching the bow, matching the stage, girl. Oh,
I love it.
and you know I got that thong on, girl. Look at that thong, the thong, girl. Gotta show my, you know.
I cannot
So I
with
can
y'all.
throw it in their face just
cannot.
like that.
All right. Well, I think how do they rate it? Tens. Okay, so you get to rate Randy Holton 0 to 10 on his bathing suit, Rennie Jenny.
I didn't think about wrapping it around my wrist like that. I was going for swim trunks, but A for effort and creativity, and everybody's was really awesome and unique.
So you give everybody an A.
I do,
But-
because everybody's was unique and awesome and different in their own way. Although I was
Right,
a little
but-
confused about the G string being on the face.
Now, I'm gonna try to do this again. The pageants are rated on up to a 10, so you can do 0 to 10.
Okay. I will give Charms the 10, and I will give Randy the 9, and I will give G-Man the 8.
Okay, make sure you write that down, point taker.
Okay.
All right, Randy Holton, score your castmates on their swimsuit 0 to 10.
Okay. Well, I'll give Zeke a 9, and I'll give J-Watch a 9, and I'll give.
Well, you have to give the names because there was 2 J watches, so
Well, he
give
was the
your-
other J-Watch, so I got it.
okay, because there's 2 of them.
J-Watch
What is
the
it?
other?
Oh, okay.
a 9, and then Charms, Rennie Jenny a 10.
Charms and Rennie Jenny. There you go.
Says Rennie Jenny, and he
So-
gave me a Zeke a 9.
All right, that's good. You guys did great. All right, Funny Van Green, you're up. Rate your castmates on their swimsuits. Ow! Ow!
I'm giving everybody a 10.
Aw.
Nice.
Everybody gets a 10 for the win. All right, Charms and Rennie, rate your castmates on their swimsuits.
So I can say I love the G string. That was definitely a 10 for me. I love the thong. That was definitely a 10 for me. And I mean, Randy, typical Randy with the money bathing suit, because he, got the money. So I'm gonna give them all a 10.
Everybody gets a 10. All right, Rennie Jenny, who's winning on that
Charms,
round?
Charms is by a nose.
Mm, mm, mm,
All
mm,
right,
mm,
Charles
mm,
is the
mm,
winner.
mm,
All
mm,
right,
mm,
so
mm.
I'm going to put on some more music, and our next category up is a day or a night out, a late night date night out. Oh, that's a good one. Late night date night out. I'm going to find another J Watch original, and we'll be right back.
Now I'm grown and I understand what I have. Every scar, every smile, every mile you brought for me.
I love this song though. He did such a good job.
Every tear, every prayer made me who I was to
Category is going out for late night date night. I can't wait to see what kind of outfits they put together. And I can't believe we're doing a pageant live and right now. Like right now. Not tomorrow, right now. So if you guys are tuning in, please rate your favorite swimsuits from our sock puppet castmates because we are going to want to know who wore it best. Oh, this is going to be so good. I'm feeling it in my bones. Did y'all know people are already popping fireworks? Ain't that something? Oh, here's another good one. I don't know how long it is though, but here we go.
Yeah, I beat her. God's warrior princess. This for every battle we survived. Every tear heaven counted. I've been fighting through the fire with my hands raised high, carrying pain but still to the sky. Heavy is the crown when the world won't walk, but God kept opening every broken door. They judged my scars, they never knew my name, tried to dim my light, but I still became a queen with purpose, heart full of grace. Even in the storm, I still kept faith. I don't need revenge tonight. I'm giving all my hurt to cry. No more running from the past. His love the only thing that lasts. I'm laying down my sword tonight, putting all my battles in the Father's light. No more hate living in my soul. God already healed.
All right. I think our castmates are ready to show off, or maybe not. Maybe they're still getting it together. I think these looks are going to be amazing because I see some workmanship going on in the back room. I see some good looks for late night date night, some sexiness. I think the fellas are really gonna show off their manliness. I think it's going to be a good show, ladies and gentlemen. I think we are ready, and we'll start with Randy. Category is late night date night. Remember, interpretive dance catwalk.
What we have here is the $100 bill fake suit with the Zimbabwe $1,000 tie.
I love it.
And when he walks into the room, he's the money.
I love it.
Money man.
All right, Buddy Bear Green. Category is late night date night attire. Oh. You gotta tell us what it is.
It's okay. Well, okay. Obviously, we got the watch, and we got the best team in football since the 49ers hat.
This for every battle we survived.
I'll tell you what, Randy he's gonna make sure that Zimbabwe dollar is gonna be
okay. He's gonna make sure that Zimbabwe gets taken care of. All right, current category is late night, date night attire.
So you see, girl, I put my little bling on a little bit of bling and a bling bling. So, you know, I had to extend the train on the back of my dress, you know, and, you know, it's giving snatch. It's giving snatch, mama. You know, and my date right here, we match it.
The benefits to having kids. All right, ready for those the Filipino leaner. Category is late night, date night attire.
Oh, nice hat.
Oh, well, it was the date's idea to go ghost hunting. So, you know, we got the scary little, you know, cobwebby hat and the little trousers from earlier. That, you know, they dried off and they look really nice. So,
I love it. They got to do the catwalk, the interpretive dance. I love it. Love it. Love it. All right. You guys did such a great job, and you dressed your sock puppet co-hosts up to the best of their abilities. All right, Funny Man Green, rate your castmates, puppet co-hosts.
Once again, everybody gets a 10. No. You know what? I'm gonna give everybody a 9, except for Charms. I think Charms takes she put more detail and everything into her puppet or whatever. So I think she won hands down.
Okay, well, let's see.
What the category is.
Everybody else has to say. Randy Holton, rate your castmates, sock puppet co-hosts.
I'll give Ray and Jenny a 10. That was snazzy hat. Pulled out of the hat. Go.
it actually fit.
And then 9 for Funny Man Green and 9 for Charms.
Hey, I'm digging it. All right, Charms, tell us or rate your castmate sock puppet co-host.
Baby, my date want to show off this jacket, cuz. My date want to show off my jacket. Okay, now that's enough. I want to give Rennie a 10. You know, I like the way she put the hat on. That was very creative. And the date, and she had a whole date plan. Unlike you, nigga. Unlike you. So I'm gonna give Funny Man Green. I like the hat. I definitely did. It was a nice touch with the bling bling. So call me. And Randy, he's definitely gonna get a date the way he's slinging that cash around, boy. He's all straight from the toe up to the flow up. Okay, I'm gonna give him a 9.
And what did you give Funny Man Green?
I gave him a 10.
Okay, very nice. All right, Rennie, Jenny, while you're writing down, rate your castmates.
I'm just gonna give everybody a 10 because it was awesome. It's easier to count that way.
I love it. Okay. Well, now we are going to have, number 3 is the talent part, right? So we have to have a talent show. So I'm going to give you guys yet another moment to get yourselves together to find a talent. And in the meantime, I'm going to put on one of our little fun videos, but these are a lot shorter. So you guys are going to have to prepare quicker. Okay? All right, here we go. This is a pretty long one.
All right. Welcome to the unboxing of Sosa in the City late night comedy card game show, which we are evolving into much more. But I thought I would come on here and show you what I got. So I got 4 decks. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. I have my lovely assistant here, Miss Meadow Gardner. We're gonna see. We should. I think he got 20. We should trade, sir. Yeah, Phil. We got. Oh shit! We got my boy, Big Phil Strickland. Bow, 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 bow. Level 2 game. On the game. So I got 4, right? Wait, here we go. Alright. So I got 4 of them things. Now what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put Shay right here. So Jimmy, and then I'm gonna put Joey Lee Ladd because black first.
A few moments later.
Oh no! I'm Mr. Lover Lover. Girl, Mr. Lover Lover. I'm Mr. Lover.
All right. Well, we have come to our third part of our very first Sauce in the City sock puppet pageant, and things are heated up. We've already had the bathing suit category. We've had the late night date night category. And now we got to the exciting part, which is the talent category. We will give each one of our contestants 60 seconds to give it their best in the talent division. First up, we're going to go with Funny Man Green to the stream. 60 seconds to spit that talent. Let's go.
Okay, so the talent that I'm going to display is, I guess some jokes or whatever. I mean, you can't have Funny Man Green without a little funny, I guess, or whatever. But yeah, I'm tired of these fake churches. You know what I mean? I'm tired of us hypocrites. I'm tired of the hypocrites or whatever like that. You know what I mean? They sit there and play a lot of games. You know what I mean? They sit there, you know what I mean? You see the preacher, you know, touching people and they sitting there falling out. I went up to a prayer request and everything. You know why I fell out? Because the preacher's breath stunk. You know what I mean? It had nothing to do with no power. This is this and everything like that. Well, I did end up going to a ghetto church. I went to a ghetto church or whatever, and there was some power, I guess in there, because you know what I mean, when the preacher went and touched the woman and she fell down, a roach went around and touched her, and she stood right back up so quick. And all, I'm talking no hands, just, you know what I mean. And also, you know what I mean, like I said about the hypocrites, whatever. No, it was this chick, you know what I mean, with this big fat ass, whatever like that. No, I'm worried around and I smacked her. And she turned around and smacked me. And I said, "What you do that for?" She said, "What else was I supposed to do?" I said, "You read the Bible, you're supposed to turn the other cheek."
All right, Ring Fiddles, the Filipino leader. 60 seconds on the clock to spit Joe talent. Let's go.
So y'all probably did not know this, but Zeke can actually do the tango. So I need some music.
Oh, wait, let me see if I can help you. I don't think I have any tango music, but hold on.
Okay.
We got this.
I still have the
You can tango to that. There you go.
Go by me. I was just crawling right under my desk.
Oh, what am I gonna do with y'all? And time, very nice. Nicely done. All right, 60 seconds. Okay, on the clock here. Oh wait, hold on. Let me get your official intro set up. I was enjoying that. The tango never looked so tango-licious. All right, 60 seconds on the clock to spit your talent. Let's go.
Well, you know, I came to serenade you. I came to serenade you guys. I just wanna rock you. Oh, I wanna rock you. I just wanna rock you. Long. I wanna rock you, baby. I wanna roll you, baby. I wanna be your lady. I wanna be your lady. I wanna rock you, baby. I wanna drive you crazy. I wanna be your lady. I wanna be your baby. Ta-da!
All right. Let me see. Rennie, wait a minute. You already went. You. Oh, Randy. 60 seconds on the clock. And spit your talent.
This is the Money Man DJ. Come all the way from Tampa, Florida. I'm passing out $100 bills to everybody. We're gonna make everybody rich. We're gonna make it rain. The Money Man. This is the Money Man. He passes out fake money to everybody. $100 bills. Everybody gets fake $100 bills. Maybe one day it'll turn into real money when the Money Man makes it as a DJ. And he'll be spinning those shit. He'll be spinning CDs with the real money. Because everything is money.
All right, Rennie Fiddles, a Philomena Leaner, rate your castmates.
Did Funny Man Green go?
Oh, yeah, I thought he did.
Did
That was
No?
the first one.
Yeah, he was the first one.
Oh yeah, the comedy bit. Okay. Well, the sock puppet wasn't like flailing a lot, so I'm gonna give you a 9. And then Randy, I'm gonna give you a 9. And then Charms, I'm gonna give you a 10 because you're beautiful.
Aw, thank you, Bookie.
How can I not love you because you're like? I would like be hating myself if I didn't give you a 10.
Randy, rate your castmates.
So Charms a 10, Rennie Ginny a 9, and Funny Man Green 9.
All right, Funny Man Green, rate your castmates.
Once again, everybody 9. I'm giving it all. I'm all in with Charms, especially when she brought out the spotlight. I want to serenade everybody. Boom. I said, "Whoa, you getting 11."
All right, Charms, rate your castmates.
I am definitely gonna give Randy, you keep spitting the same game, bruh, all night. You give it 8.
I thought he totally okay. He gets an 8. Okay,
It was funny every time, though.
I thought he totally was gonna be a stripper. Like he would have killed me if he would have turned like into a stripper and then start taking the money off to give it to people. I'd have died. But okay,
Oh yeah.
keep going. Rennie Jenny gets
Rennie, I thought that she definitely was creative. I'm gonna give her a 10. And Funny Man Green, yes, he always I felt like he really killed it. He got into his talent mode and got right in there with the jokes. So he was ready and he had me laughing. So I loved it. 10.
I love it. All right, you guys. I hope you guys are ready for the big finale. You know, every pageant has a big finale. All right. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to put on some music and I hope that it plays for an indeterminate amount of time. And when I come back, um, hopefully everybody will be in their grand gala looks. So this is the end of the show, the big shebang. This should be your grandest outfit yet, the finale piece to your runway. This ought to be good. And if it's not, God help us all. Every one of us. All right, let's see. Okay, I gotta find us some cover. Finding us some cover. All right, and then we're going to put on some music.
So wait, what are we doing?
Putting on one more layer or something.
Okay.
Oh, our best outfit. I'm fried.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. This is the grand finale outfit. This is the one at the end. You know how Beyonce saves the best one until last? Like the best outfit until yeah. So you're going for the grand finale and I'm trying to find some music to put on. And of course when my computer shut down, it shut down everything, like everything. And I'm trying to find the longest video possible here, or one that'll at least just keep. Oh, this is a great one. Here we go. I
¿Dónde está la música? I don't hear any music. Okay. Got it.
You don't hear it, Rennie?
I don't hear it.
It's playing.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was gonna fit.
sauce in the city show. Late night comedy where the good times flow. With Brenda Brown, the host is shining bright. 6 years in the game, you know she got that light. Let me put you on notice, clear and true. If you didn't know before, now you got a clue. Oh, tired of holidays, losing all the fun. Hey, tired of those games that cost a ton. Hey, if you said yes, then you should see. Hey, the best new game for you and me is Sauce in the City. The good times flow. With Brenda Brown, the host is shining bright. 6 years in the game, you know she got that light. Let me put you on notice, clear and true. If you didn't know before, now you got a clue. Oh, tired of holidays, losing all the fun. Hey, tired of those games that cost a ton. Hey, if you said yes, then you should see. Hey, the best new game for you and me is Sauce in the City. Hey, oh. Show. Late night comedy where the good times flow. With Brenda Brown, the host is shining bright. 6 years in the game, you know she got that light. Let me put you on notice, clear and true. If you didn't know before, now you got a clue. Oh, tired of holidays, losing all the fun. Hey, tired of those games that cost a ton. Hey, if you said yes, then you should see.
All right. Well, you guys can definitely go and pick that up. I don't know where I was at. I don't know what I was doing, but I hope you guys are ready for their final finale looks, starting with the amazing Randy Holton. Let's see if he's going to get a different look or just a grander look of the three looks that we just saw. So we shall see. All right, let's get some music. What did you say?
Sorry.
Oh,
This is Lele.
hi, Lele. All right, so it's always better with runway music. So this is our body of art, and I don't know why it didn't stay with y'all when I wasn't here, but here we go. All right, let it start over. Here we go. Runway walks, but not looks. Oh, I'm sorry. I said Randy, but go ahead. Rennie Fiddles, the Filipino leader.
Well, so my date apparently is a Rennie, and she roped me into being her pack mule. So now I'm just carrying everything from one end of the run fair to the other.
I love it. All right, Randy.
This is my copper look. The best thing about this look is you have a drink with you too. So you wear it
Right on.
and you drink it.
I love it. I love it. All right, funny man green. Uh-oh.
Down for the count.
Oh my God.
1,
Best look ever.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm not asleep. I'm just stuck.
Oh, we should not be laughing. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Did you just say you're stuck?
Yeah.
So we dial
Okay,
911.
if you guys are... Oh, his family is there with him. Yes? Is your family there with you?
Yeah.
What
Well,
now?
Tell them to come get you. And we're going to go on to Charms. Hello, come get him. Anyway, let's get you some runway music. Crap.
Does anybody have the number there?
I'm watching. Hey, Lele. Hey, Hands down the winner. That's how you do the finale to the show. You got to tell us what the outfits are.
So I got my cape on, Brenda. I'm ready to save the world. I got my mask, you know, I got my cool cap on, about to save some shit. And I got my sidekick.
Tell us what you got on.
Tell her what you got on.
I got this blue dynamite. I got this flower shirt, and I have this glasses, and I look like I'm a bee boxer.
Oh my gosh. Just the cutest thing ever. Hands down.
Thank you, baby.
Yes. Oh, we're going to put on some clothes. And we are going to hold on because I have to just stop everything. I can't just keep going like this is not happening on my screen.
Can we? Does anybody call Flame Man Green? Does anybody know anybody?
He can't move. His family is there with him. Can you yell for them, Funny Man Green? Yell for them.
I'm good now. I just go through paralyzing
Okay.
stages.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. You have to tell us about that. Like you and your co-host, if you can get him up there, you got to tell the people what I be seeing and feeling.
You needed to get rushed to the hospital.
Man, this is the my parlay didn't hit, so I got to go back to work outfit.
Oh no.
I think we just got, you know what, in the green room, Funny Man Green. But he said this is my parlay didn't hit, and I got to go back to work outfit. Well, I'm going to kill you later, but later. That's why he paralyzed, because his parlay didn't hit.
Mm-mm-mm.
Well, yeah, me. I thought it
Oh
was dying.
jeez. Me too. I was like, call 911.
I know,
And,
right? Like, do we need to
and
like?
he over there talking about some my parlay didn't hit.
No, I really was. I really was stuck. But
Look,
yeah, my
we're trying
parlay.
to cover. We're trying to cover for you, and you just giving it all away.
What do you do? What do you do when that happens? Just, just gotta wait it out.
Yeah, you just gotta wait it out.
Jeez,
So
swear that
seriously,
shit out of
on
me.
a,
Say
on a
what?
Look at
serious
my
note,
man at.
when I was earlier in the show, when you heard me saying "ow, ow, 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 ow," right? I got a charge horse in my leg that rendered me like Funny Man Green. The only difference was y'all couldn't see me, but when I was like "ow, ow, ow, ow,"
I'm sorry. Keep
oh
on the
my God,
banana.
we're getting old. All right, you guys. Let's go ahead and rate our castmates. Oh wait, I didn't get to, no, we got to everybody's, right? No, not yet.
I think
No, we
so.
did. We did. After Funny Man Green made us panic, we got to
Yeah.
everybody.
Did we do Randy's?
Yes, we did Randy's. We
The
did.
copper look.
Uh-huh.
So Funny Man gets a sympathy 10 because we thought he was almost dead. Gets a 10 because, like, I mean, if I could give you more than a 10, I would. You brought like a whole nother, sidekick. That was beautiful. And then Randy, I'm gonna give you a 9 because I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Love you.
Oh my gosh. I'm still trying to get unpanicked. Funny Man
know.
Green, I'm gonna kill you. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring you back to life so you can do another parlay, but you're on limited item. Randy Holton, rate your castmates.
Well, Charms is a 10 for sure. And then Ray Jenny's a 10.
Aw.
And Funny Man Green was a no shit.
Was that all for a 10?
It's a 10. That's an oh shit 10.
My goodness, I'm gonna kill him. Funny Man Green, rate your castmates.
Well, since the only one that I seen was Charms. No, I'm giving everybody a 10. I'm giving everybody a 10. I mean, it takes a lot of time and effort and creativity to do this and everything. So I'm giving everybody a 10.
It does. And so, for instance, the rate of the show isn't the problem. It's the creativity of the show, right? You have to be willing to create. You can't just say, oh, well, I didn't do it. Nope. Because look what we just created. We're doing some more of this shit. This was fun. Okay. And I created that just when I saw y'all on the screen. And all I did was say, bring your sock puppets, right? And then when I saw them, and then thank you, Charms, because then when I saw hers, I was like, oh my God, we're about to have a pageant. And the reason that I actually thought that was Charms brought the style, and I thought that there was 3 J watches. But Rennie messed that up for me. She fucked that up for me when she said she was Zeke.
The Gap.
Right. Then I tried to recover and I was like, well, I got 2 J watches so we could still do a pageant. But then when she said the Gap, I said, oh my God, that's too creative to waste. Like, I can't not let her show off the Gap in Zeke's teeth.
Crazy to love you.
We do love you. That's why we razz you on the show. So if there is a season 6 of this show, this is what it will be more about: creating, having fun, coming to the stream, being open to all of the stuff. And then I'm going to hit you with a question, because this is my favorite part of the game, because I see some of the craziest stuff on the internet these days, and I just got questions, right? Like, I have questions about my questions. I have questions about my questions. So, what would the city do? Aptly renamed by myself, because this includes us all. This includes everybody. So, I need y'all help in figuring out, am I losing my shit, or am I right on par? So, are y'all ready for question number 1?
Okay.
All right, check it out. Now, this young black man, he got all these years for murdering. Now that the trial is over, I can say that, for murdering this young white kid, because he brought a knife to a fist fight. Now, hold on. The trial is set in Florida, and where he lives, because his parents thought they were doing a good thing, moved him to an affluent neighborhood where his peers are Caucasian people, right? So they made all the money to move him to the good area, to put him into what they were saying is a good area with the best school. And he went over there and got into a fight, and unfortunately now is a convicted murderer, right? So the black community is up in arms. You hear me? They are ready to torch the cities down because it was an all white jury.
Doe.
Okay, so
I'd file an appeal.
well, we're going to talk about it in what would the city do. So
Right.
the question is, I guess like Randy say, he'd file an appeal. So let's start with Randy. What would the city do, Randy? Now that we're at this point, if you
I-
were his lawyer,
If I was a lawyer, I would file for a mistrial and an appeal and a retrial.
well, you have
Because-
to tell us why. You can't just say you have to. Okay, so if you file for an appeal, why? Or a mistrial, why?
an all-white jury for a black man, geez, that just reeks of prejudice. It really does. There's just no way. I mean, I can't believe the attorney that he had didn't file for another jurisdiction, because he knows you don't stand a chance in hell of winning that case. Even if he was innocent, the prejudice is just too much. It's too obvious. It's an all-white jury and an all-white community. That's too much white, and it's one little black kid. Come on, how is that attorney? His attorney must have been an idiot. Do you have a public attorney and not hire his own? Because the public attorney, well, they'll screw you over in a minute. You know, they don't give a shit. They're just looking to get promoted to another job or to a higher office in the county. So it's just too obvious. I mean, if they don't file an appeal on a mistrial, because how does it even get there? Because I would have, in the very beginning, I would have filed for another jurisdiction, knowing that it's probably going to be an all-white jury. So yeah, what do you think, Charms?
Well, definitely, if I was that young man, I would definitely file for ineffective counsel, just because of the fact that Yeah, he did request a change of venue because obviously the father alone, he has a lot of money and he has a lot of ties in the community. So you can't exactly ask a 12 juror, suburb community. All of them were old as shit too. Like, it's not fair that his attorney still commenced with the hearing knowing that the odds were stacked up against him. With jury selection, you have to keep going until at least it's half, but it's got to be a third white, a third biracial at least, and then black, just to really not say it's like black versus white, but to put a little mix in there with the biracial aspect. That's what they tried to say, was not everybody was 100% white, but we know what they look like. So I thought it was just like extremely insane also because it wasn't a weapon that the young man had. It was actually considered a tool. He had a 3.5-inch long knife. So at that point, it's not illegal. It's not a lethal weapon. And I feel as though he did warn the person to not touch him again. And that's because he felt threatened. And there was a huge outbreak. And the boy did get hostile with him and assault him. So to me, I do believe that's self-defense, and they were wrong. And he needs to get an appeal ASAP. What do you think, Funny Man Green?
I mean, I agree with everybody. He needs an appeal or whatever. But it takes a lot of money for that. And going through that situation now with my brother. My brother, he's charged with murder and everything, and lost the case. And like I said, with the appeal, it's a whole bunch of money. I understand what you said. This guy has the boy's dad has a lot of money or whatever like that. No, but I mean it's a whole lot for an appeal. So I think they do it, and also nobody attempts it or whatever. But I haven't really followed the case. I followed it through. My boy Jamil. He actually went to the trial and gets his reports and stuff like that. But
Wow.
if I'm not mistaken, no, Charleston White is I think he said the appeal is going to cost $150,000. He's going to put up $75,000. So I think they're trying to do like a GoFundMe or something like that or whatever, to raise money for the boy to get an appeal.
I believe they would too, absolutely.
But yeah, 150,000. Wow.
I mean,
Well, I'm sure it's a mistrial. I think if you take that to higher court, it's a mistrial. No doubt about it. There's just no way.
Yeah, that does sound jacked up. That sounds like something you see like on Mississippi Burning or something like that. All white juror. But I mean,
Exactly.
what do you think, Rennie?
so if it's the story that I remember hearing about years ago, it wasn't just one guy that attacked him, he was jumped. And so as far as I am aware of the
This
story,
is recent.
was
This is-
self-defense.
This is recent.
Okay,
No,
because I remember there was this one kid, and I don't know if it was the
This is
same kid.
recent, and the more and okay, and so you're like me, Rennie. I was like, well, I don't know the details. I tuned in on my threads, and I seen all the people, and they were like, torch the city. And I'm a black person, but I'm a black person that I don't support stupid. Ask my son.
Right.
He'll tell
Yeah.
you in a heartbeat. I do not support stupid shit. If you over there doing stupid shit, I'm not doing it with you. Okay. So
Right.
I'm looking, so I go and I, do my little research, look into it, and I find out that the I'm gonna sum it up best way I can. He go, it happens, and then he goes back the next day with a knife in his satchel, backpack, whatever it was. Anyway, then when he's under the tent with this kid, the kid pushes him, and he pushes him outside of the tent, and he looks at him and says, don't if you as long as you don't push me again, we're cool, but if you push me again, something's gonna happen. And of course, the Caucasian kid pushed him again, and he stabbed him, and he killed him. That's what briefly the video I watched said. And I was like, now, my heart
Unalive.
my heart bleeds for this kid, because I don't know what in the immer effer in his head thought that that taking a knife to school was going to be a great idea. Like, I like, where did he get that? Like, can we start there? Anybody? Where do y'all
I
think?
would like to start there. Again, Brenda, a weapon would be considered a 5.5-inch blade. His so-called weapon, his instrument of force, was used with a 3.5-inch blade, which makes it a tool, not a weapon. It makes it legal. It makes it not a lethal weapon.
A tool for what? A tool
And
for what? Is he fixing on a car? Is he chopping in wood? A tool for what?
okay, but also there wasn't nothing that happened prior to that situation until that event in the tent. The boy, the white boy that's the twin, he got in the court. He lied about being friends with the suspect, which is Carmelo. He lied about knowing him. They actually found text messages where the white boy was always reaching out for him to hang out with them, for him to go and chill with them. So he lied about their friendship. And there's messages that prove that there are flaws in the other kid's side. There were students that said, yeah, they were in fear for Carmelo because the boy is over 50 pounds bigger. These are 250-pound linebackers who are trained in jiu-jitsu. So that push wasn't a regular push. It caught the whole track and field's attention. That's how hard the boy pushed him. So a person who's 50 pounds heavier than me, and you warn them not to touch you, and they do it anyhow. These are trained jiu-jitsu fighters since they were kids, and in the newspaper, and all, they never mentioned that these kids are literally weapons. Their bodies are weapons.
Why are you there? If this is the case, and the case said that something happened and he came back, that's why he's in trouble, because he brought the knife back, right? Like, if he'd had to just had it on him as a coincidence, then we wouldn't be talking about this. But he brought it to the place, and
he had it the whole time. He didn't leave and come back. It was raining outside and it started pouring. So he went underneath the tent, and at first he was really relaxed. There was no issue until the boy told him, you can't be under here. And it's usually a Caucasian person that's racist that tells a black person where they can't be.
Right.
If it's pouring raining and there's enough room under the tent, it's a courtesy. And he did have business being there because he wasn't even talking to the boy. He was there with his friends, talking with his friend.
Why were they all there? Does anybody know? Do
It
you
was
know?
a track and field event. They were underneath tents. It was a sports thing.
Okay, and so he just happened to be there. So
There were team tents that were there. He went underneath the tent to get out of the rain.
okay, so he didn't. So it wasn't like a.
It wasn't nothing prior.
Okay, no prior incidents between these two. It started under the tent.
Yeah.
So here's my thing with all of what she just said and an all-white jury. What I would say to his team is get on the appeals, because do not let justice stop, because once you let it stop, it's hell trying to get it going again. So file the appeals immediately, because we only have about 2 more years of this. Time will change and it'll make more sense to maybe some more people, and maybe we'll get a better jury for this young man, because I just exhibited what happened. What they told on the news was what I gave you. What Charms filled me in with was what her point of view is that happened. So my goal is, I know I'm not tripping, get on the appeals, right? Everybody agrees with all white jury, get on the appeals.
Mistrial.
Yeah.
Mistrial, ineffective jury. What did you say, Charm?
Ineffective counsel.
Ineffective counsel. Funny Man Green, you said too expensive, but somebody's willing to pay half of it. And the GoFundMe page, like, get on the appeal system, please, for him, because his parents, right? And let me say this loud and clear. His parents packed him up and moved him to that jurisdiction, thinking that it would be a better life for their child. And now here we are.
I just don't get how they didn't fire that attorney. If you're sitting in there at the court and you see an all-white jury, that attorney is done.
Yeah, there's actually a white guy right now that said that he has ineffective counsel. He needs to file it against his attorney for even allowing that to happen, and that this was a white man. He said someone help him find his family, so that he would pay for a proper attorney to do everything and replace the one that he's got. So sometimes you just got to have faith. You know what I mean? There are good people that would hate, all lives matters to me. So
everybody,
yeah,
lives matters. All right. So here's my question number 2, because it's just as racially charged as the first one. Now, this one is, again, I don't support stupid, right? And stupid is letting an all white jury be for your black child. I understand that he killed somebody. That is plain as Randy's white skin. Okay, he killed someone. There are consequences. Now we just have to figure out who's going to give him a fair shake at the consequences. Now, question number 2. I guess the guy's name is Chow, that chased the black boy down and shot him. And then I believe that the verdict just came in where he got off. Am I correct? Charms, do you know?
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember if Rennie went the last round.
Did you go, Rennie? I think she did. Did you?
Oh, you did? Okay. I was trying to remember what exactly. I'm fried. My bad. But yeah, I know about the child incident. Terrible.
Okay, so, but the thing now is not even that. Now the thing is, Black America wants to boycott everything Asian. And it's like, I don't know. I'm on the fence about this one. So we have all races displayed here, even a little bit of Filipiner beaner. So what do y'all think? Should like Black women stop doing the hair weaves and nails and sets and go find them some Black people to do their stuff? Or is it we need to be mad at Mr. Chow and we need to get him together, and through getting him together, you know, maybe we can form a better union and not have to give up our beauty products and our tennis shoes and luxury jerseys for the fellas? What do you think, Freeman Green?
You had me until you was talking about me doing nails and stuff. No, I'm a guy who goes to the Asian shops or whatever and get pedicures and stuff like that. So, and I don't trust anybody else with my feet.
That's a hard one, ain't it?
That is. You had me with the Chinese food and even the Jordans and all, because I wear like LeBrons and different other brands and stuff like that and all. But when you said about the nails and stuff and all, I said, oh shoot, she got me.
I can't join this one. I can't join this one because I'm going.
Minling knows how to do them toes.
And I've seen your feet, and she does a good job.
Yeah. And they give you champagne.
And they give you a massage back rub.
Yup. And for extra dollars, they give you something else. But what do you think, Randy?
I think boycott Chow. I mean, he's the guy that did this stupidity. I mean, why would you even do that? Boycott the people that are involved. I don't think every Asian person is that way, but he definitely is. I would boycott him because he has a store, right? That's his business. Yeah, I boycott him definitely. All the other Asian stuffs, I don't know. If they exhibit prejudice like that, boycott them too, but not every single Asian, because there are some nice Asian people around. You know, they seem friendly. I don't know. I don't see prejudice, maybe because I'm not a different color, but if they show I was prejudiced, boycott those folks too, but not definitely every Asian thing, because I don't think everybody's that way. What do you think, Rennie Jane?
Yeah, I think maybe like taking it from like a peacemaker kind of like, that's everybody else's drama, you know. I wouldn't necessarily want to subscribe to something like that in the first place, just because everyone else is doing it. I don't have to be. I've never been a trendsetter. I've always marched to my own beat. You know what I mean? Y'all want to squabble over there. So yeah, I would say if it's good Chinese food that doesn't give you diarrhea, keep going. Because that's the thing about them steam tables. Like if they sit there too long, I'm feeling it in a couple of hours. So just watch which Chinese buffet you go to, and you'll be fine. What do you think, Charms?
I do believe that whatever you put into the universe, that's going to be what you get back for karma. And to be honest, the family, the owners, they should definitely, especially Chow, be held accountable. Um, because him and his whole family was harassing that young boy. He shook his sweater. He didn't have anything on him. He ran, and they chased him down and shot him. Like his life meant nothing. They have a history also of assaulting. They gun butt a woman, shot another person. Um, Out of control. Out of control. A lot of people, they think, oh, we're only gonna give, let people get away with stuff because they have a business locally and it supports. They're overtaxing them anyways just to have their business, because the Chinese, they don't get no breaks or cuts for them to even come off as racist. They're dealing with the same things, just on a different level if you're a business owner. I do believe they get overtaxed the most, but at the same time, if you're just a shitty person, and you put that energy out there, I think that it's gonna come back. And if you do things bad to people, you're gonna you should be held accountable. I don't think it's a racism. I think it's a personal thing. People choose to be racist. People just know who and who not to play with. Sometimes they fuck around and find out too. So, I mean, yeah, I do believe that they already got their karma. They looted their whole store. They ain't got nothing left. They better just claim insurance and hope that they'll ever get business there again. And I think that's gonna be the reason they get put out of business, right? Because we don't want these people in our neighborhoods and to support people who are racist and in our neighborhoods. I think that it shouldn't take all that for us to wake up and realize, oh, this person always had a pattern behavior. Maybe we should agree as a community to not support their business, or stake out outside their business and make awareness, so that it will make them lose profit ultimately. So yeah, it's really sad, really bad news. But yeah, what do you think, Randy?
Funny Man Green.
Oh, Funny Man Green.
Where'd he go?
He's right there, but I don't know if he's caught up. I don't know if he's frozen.
What do you think, Funny Man?
We don't know if the computer's frozen or he's frozen.
Yeah, which is crazy. But until we figure it out, I'll go next. So on this one, I totally agree with y'all. I say, listen, him, everybody who's associated with him, everybody who even thought to be associated with him, should be on the bandwagon of being frozen out, right? If you can't ride with the rules of the world around you, right? We're all changing, we're all different. If you can't ride with that, then the whole group should ostracize you. That's what used to happen back in the old days. They didn't kill people, they shamed them to death. Remember that, Randy? Remember
Oh, yeah.
people could actually be shamed to death,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And that's what Mr. Chow should be. His Asian counterparts, family, race, whatever, who do not agree with him and are like, are you crazy? Should shame him, because what he did was crazy and he should be sitting in jail. And if I was that kid's parents, he would not have one good night's sleep, right? Because I'm gonna be on his ass like Randy's White on Rennie Fiddle Beaner, okay? White rice on the beaners over there. So, but I don't think that everybody should be, I can live without you, I can live without you. We all can't live without each other. Right? Like, that's why we're in America, right? Because we've all figured out even it had its quirks, okay, it wasn't perfect, but we've all figured out how to live together and who does what the best, right? And you let those people who do what they do the best, you let them do it. Let them do it. And then you do what you do the best. And then in the end, you come out with something that's amazing. That's what I think. So, to my black people, I don't know about you, Charms, but I do not think I am giving up for my birthday my mani petty. I I've been
I
waiting.
never said don't support Chinese business. I said hold the owner accountable.
I know. I said, but even getting through, right? Getting through in Las Vegas because the conversation is so like I can't even hold, like I can't even do that. I have to just like keep on passing by because these people will suck you in. They will suck you in, and the next thing I know, no manis petties, no new hairstyle, because actually, you know what? I think I know of a list. Ding. But it won't be all black owned. I love everybody and I buy from the person I like the best. Period. Point blank. And I don't like people who chase kids down and murder them. I and allegedly or whatever. I don't know what I'm supposed to say, but the facts show that you killed somebody's child. And anybody who has anything to do with you or thinks that that's okay or even looks in your direction, I hope that nothing in their world goes right ever again, ever.
Shame, shame, shame on him.
Shame. Everybody should turn their backs and cross their arms.
What happened to the good old days where we used to stone motherfuckers? I ain't stoned a
Right?
motherfucker in a couple of, and maybe about good 6 years now.
Yes. Right. Right. Okay. And all I'm saying is on the Carmela Anthony, like, I know we as a culture, we're going to fight like hell for this young man to give him some chance at it. However, please, parents, okay, think about what's quote unquote best for your kids. Like,
I
yeah,
encourage the same too, Brenda, because they don't understand this is not a free, equal world. We cannot do what they can do. Because if it was two black boys that were twin 250 jujitsu trained and one white boy under the tent trying to stay out the rain and just, be around their peers, and then the two black boy would have just shoved them, and then the white boy would have killed one of the black boys that was, it would have,
or
the white boy would have been, it
or
wouldn't have even been no
how about this?
charges. It
How
would have
about
been
this?
self-defense.
How about this? Because you guys are going directly to the white people. Your name could have been Mr. Chow. Okay? You don't have to be a white person. Your name could have been Mr. Chow. Okay? Because Mr.
But the
Chow got
circumstances to me was all racially motivated, and it's all about white supremacy, because it wouldn't have been an all-white jury that convicted him if it was a fair jury that he had. So the odds and cards were already stacked against him. And I'm just speaking specifically about that white person in that situation.
right. But what I'm saying is if you pack up your family and you move to an all white area and you commit a crime in an all white area and you expect them to bust in a black person, that's a hard pitch. And what I'm saying is, parents, please be careful of what you consider of being quote unquote better for your children. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree. I just feel as though we also need to let them know you can't do what they do. Because if the head was on the tails and in reverse, that person would have just got away with it. We don't have that ever. It's always been stacked against us, the odds. So we just have to emotionally be able to teach our kids how to evolve so that we can always come together and unite on a different front to show them a different side instead of responding, like even teaching them how to respond without violence is a hard lesson when you're being pushed constantly too.
I'm gonna tell you this story and then we gotta go. So my son was maybe about 15, 16 years old. and he comes in the house and he is holding his nose, and his nose is literally hanging on by a gristle.
Oh.
And I looked at him and I said, "What happened?" And he said, "Mama, they were out there telling me you was a bald head hoe and that you was ugly and that you dressed funny and whatever." And I looked at him and I said, "So am I?" And he's like, "No." And I said, "Okay, so it's worth getting your nose blown up because you are trying to fight like everybody else instead of finding different ways to fight." Like
Trying to defend your honor.
I know Rennie Jenny, and now his tongue is sharp as a knife and he understands how to defend my honor on a different level that doesn't get his nose almost broken. I'm pretty sure it was broke. I'm pretty sure. But
I'd say
you know,
so.
we don't believe in the hospital, so we just let it heal naturally. um but what I'm saying is, to you, Charms, is black people, it Chinese, Indian, white, everybody else. Let's just say everybody else, okay? We are always a special circumstance. So instead of responding in kind, sometimes you have to move the hell out their way, right? Like Rennie and Randy. Randy lives in Florida. And so does Vanessa Ray and a few other amazing people, right? I'm not gonna fucking throw Florida away because their governor is a fucking
Yeah. DeSantis. Oh boy.
yes, right? I can't throw the baby away with the bathwater, but that comes with age. And people have to understand that. I understand things happened, okay? But when you think as a black person that you are going to move your to somewhere where you can raise them with a better education, and y'all can't see me, but I'm doing air quotes, right? We're going to move our kids to a better neighborhood with a better education, with better people. And it's a better, and look at our house and look at our car and look at our, and look. And now your son is facing an all white jury of peers. When in fact, you could have went somewhere where the people around you looked more like you in the first place. Right? So sometimes things that you feel are better for your children, maybe if you think about it, maybe it ain't so better for your children.
I absolutely agree.
Yes.
I mean, there's got to be some nice black neighborhoods around there.
It's, how about just some nice neighborhoods where there's some maybe, you know, like at my job, there's, you know,
Diversity.
5 or 6 black people. There's like, there's a lot more Latinos there. We have maybe about 15 Latinos. We have, you know, a good 7 white people. You know, we got a good, healthy mix of people because it takes everybody to make our world go around. And my birthday is coming up, and there is no way I'm giving up anything that I had planned for my birthday because two people in this world, sorry, three people in this world decided to make choices that I didn't have anything to do with. And two of them are those young man's parents, and one of them is Mr. Chow. Okay. And then whoever those the boys are, my heart goes out to their family, right? Because it could have been just a fist fight and somebody's nose could have got broken, which like I told you would have healed, but someone decided to bring a knife to a fist fight. And sometimes you don't win, okay? But when you jump out there, you gotta be willing to, throw them bows, as they used to say back in my day, which is throw them elbows.
I just can't believe his family sit there and because if you reverse it and it's an all black jury and a white boy and I was the parent, I'd be shouting mistrial from day one and I would have fired that attorney.
You guys are gonna think I'm weird when I say this, but I'm glad it didn't work out. Why? Because if everything had have been perfect and they in this day and time and political climate, they in Florida, they still would have convicted him on a perfect trial. There would have been no room for appeal. Right?
Florida, geez, oh boy.
I disagree. I
Right.
don't think that it would have, if he didn't have an all-white jury, I don't believe that it would have worked out that way to where
Yes,
he
it
got 35 years.
Yes, he would have got more. Listen, Florida
believe
right
that.
now is a hot pot. Have you seen their mayor? Or I'm
the-
sorry, their governor?
Good old boys some of the good old boys down here.
Right.
It's-
Like, I'm glad that there are so many mistakes and travesties in his initial trial that there is room for immediate, right? So that the wheels of justice doesn't stop. There's room for immediate refile of the charges. So all
Oh, I
I'm saying,
definitely agree with that.
just please get it together, people, because I can't live without my Rennie Fiddles, the Philibiner Leaner. I can't live without my Randy Holton. I can't live without my charms. I can't live without my people. And I'm not giving them up because y'all want to be doing stuff. So, with that being said, again, thank you guys for indulging me at the beginning of the show. The pageant was a gas, but I think all the scores are in, and I think Charms definitely won the battle with her and Rennie Fiddles, the Philibiner Leaner. Dun, dun, dun,
I'm a
dun.
wiener. Oh, girl, I ain't got my wig on, girl. Get me out the camera. Dang, girl. Oh, thank you. Thank you. My girl
Wait a
said
minute.
thank you, too. She just ain't got her wig on right now.
Because she hit up the boycott. she joined while we were talking about it, she joined the boycott and took all her stuff off. Anyway, I hope Funny Man Green is okay. I'm definitely going to have to call and check in on him because I don't know if his screen froze, he froze. I have no idea. I'm
Don't
so
know what.
scared for him. God. Okay. Anyway,
He
Now
lost his bet. He's a little out of it today.
it's okay. I've been 5 years. We will get through this too. But to all the people who are tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, we're getting to the end of season 5, and I'm not sure if there will be a season 6. So If you have an opinion on whether there should be a season 6 or not, that's 3 times a week: Wednesday, newbie night; Friday, late night, date night; and Sunday, clean comedy for those of you who don't like cussing. Please let me know in my inbox. If you won't miss us, you can catch us on Fridays. Um, but until then, we have what, 4 episodes left? So we'll see how it goes. But definitely, we are going to get out of here with our outros. And yeah, because Rennie Fiddles, the Filipiner leaner, may have something here. I have to get up and be at work at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Nice.
So, and then that means I got to get on the bus at 5. And now I got to get on the bus at 4:30 because it's summertime and they all break down. So give it to them. Tell us what you've learned. And give us, no, we didn't do, did we do points? We did points. Did you take points?
I did. I have the scores.
Tell us the points that you think you have. And then Rennie Fiddles, the Filipiner leaner, will tell you if you're right or not, as far as she counted, because she may have left off. So we don't know. All right, Charms, you are up first. And please bring your sock puppet co-host back. They were such an intricate part to the
Girl, she butt naked.
show. That's the funny part. Put her hat on and bring her to the stream.
Well, I just got Zeke in his base form here, so
there you go.
Yeah. But so what I learned is that we are actually more creative than I thought. When we actually like put our minds to it, we can make anything happen. And then my giving it to him is I got to give it to myself. I'm so awesome. So I got 2 15-minute breaks, right? And my job, and then I got my hour-long lunch break. I tend to eat on my 15-minute breaks and then take a nap on my lunch break. Well, but I overcooked the pot stickers and I burnt my lips. So looks like I have. I don't know. I gave myself a cold sore on my lip.
Dang.
So there's that. I gave it to myself. Yay. And then I got to give it to my cat because I think she's mad at me because I accidentally left her out all night one night. And so she hasn't been curling up with me the last couple nights. Normally she just lays on my chest and she was not having it. I brought her in. I shut the door so the kitty wouldn't mess with her. And she was just meowing at the door through my whole nap. And then my dog kept licking his balls. And I'm like, I can't sleep with you doing that. I had to kick them both out. And then I couldn't get comfy and then grumpy because I didn't get my nap.
Oh no.
But do you want the point scores now or later?
I want yours now.
Mine is 107.
Boy, that's a high scoring point. All right, Randy, give it to him. Tell us what you've learned and give us your points as best you can figure it out.
Well, I'd like to give it to the parents that sit through an all-white jury trial for their kid. Are they stupid?
Oh no,
Clueless? Naive? I mean,
We knew the outcome.
I mean, and the attorney sat there and watched and let it happen too, and negotiated the whole jury, knowing that they're all white. Wow, what's wrong with these people? So I just couldn't. If I was the boy's parents and I seen that it was an all-white jury, because you know what the jury is going to be before the trial, because they do the jury selection before the trial happens. So at that time, I would fire the attorney. I say, dude, you're so fired. Because he let that happen. And I would have got another attorney and filed for mistrial right there and then, because that's when it happened. And that's when you can file. So, wow. That's crazy.
Randy's like, I can't believe I'm a better attorney than the one you had.
Oh yeah.
I would have been. Because there's just no way that trial would have happened. There's just no way. I would have filed for the mistrial the second when that 12th juror was confirmed as white. I would have right there and then it would have been a mistrial.
Oh yeah.
That's when because you just can't let it go after that because you already know. I've talked to a lot of attorneys. I've driven a lot of attorneys. So I've learned a couple things here and there and there and here. And so they, the attorneys know when the one attorney was so funny. He said he went in there and he was so scared that he wasn't going to be able to win this case. And on the second day, the whole jury was dressed like he did. They loved him. He said, I got this. It was that simple. Everybody dressed.
To try to figure out where would y'all find, because Florida is 92.5% white people. So I don't know what I'm not sure what else they thought was going to happen when a majority of the people around you are not like you. If I go into somewhere and I don't see one black person, one nobody else, I'm out of there. Like a kick square, okay? Like I'm the dude, like Kentucky, fuck that, okay? I was like, you know what? Y'all can have this whole motherfucker, okay? I'm out.
Well, you got to file change of venue because there's certain areas, for instance, Sefner, places that's got the good old boys, Collier County, good old boys. Center Florida still it's changed a lot because there's a lot of people moving in, but there's still these little hot spots that you just got to file for a change of venue because you probably have a better chance going to Tampa where there's a more mixture of people of black, white, Mexican, Cuban, so on and so on. But if you go out to Sefner, that's the deep South out there. That's the good old boys out there. So the attorney, first thing you should do is file for change of venue. I mean, it would have been instantly. There's just no way you even think that you're going to stand a chance in that neighborhood. Yeah, change of venue right from the get-go.
We are definitely going to follow this one because it is such a hot topic. I'm sure it'll follow us on out of the season. But tell us what you've learned in 2 hours, 16 minutes, and 38 seconds.
I did live. Everybody was very creative. I was scrambling. I think I'm about to go to Michael's to buy some more stuff. But everybody was pretty good with finding stuff and putting it together pretty quickly. So I like that.
I found out that RuPaul's Drag Race is dangerous to me. Mm-hmm.
I can't watch that show. I tried to watch it.
You ain't supposed to. You're supposed to let me. That's why you support me, Randy. You support me so I can watch it and bring the fun back, right? And I just seen them do this, but they do it with drag queens and we do it with sock puppets. I figured it's gotta come out different. And I thought everybody was so creative and I literally loved the pageant. I don't know if I could do it again, but I definitely loved it this time. This time it was maybe like next time we'll do an award ceremony. I definitely love dressing up the puppets. I know that.
Well, the only thing RuPaul does make a pretty good woman. I don't know how he does it, but
me neither.
A lot of makeup and
a lot of
accessories.
A lot of something.
Man,
He's never had it.
Do it for
He's never had it chopped off.
No, I believe it's tucked in.
Nope. Meaty tuck. All right, Randy, what's your points as best you remember?
25.
What did you say, Rennie?
103, because we kept giving away 10s and 9s and
Damn.
That's right. That was the pageant. Um, so good job, Randy. Way to work it out. Of course, you'll go to Michael's or something. But the cool part about it is now you have a reason to go to Michael's. So
I,
when people see you in Michael's, they're going to be like, "What are you doing in here?" And you're like, "Listen, this puppet thing on the thing, and let me tell you." Okay.
it's I only last time I went there was because I worked at that assisted living place, and the women love to go there, and that's the only reason why I was in there.
Well, now you can go.
I believe it.
Now you can go for you and pick them up in the cotton aisle. Clean up aisle 6. All right, Charms, go ahead and give it to them. Tell us what you've learned in 2 hours, 19 minutes, and 38 seconds, and your point score, best you can remember.
Oh, well, I learned that my little homegirl right here says she want to party with Randy. That's where the money train at. So, hey, Randy. And I thought that the whole, like, everyone had their own unique, I love that everyone had their own unique little touch to their, characters, their puppets, their little sidekicks. And I thought that was fun. And I just like the whole pageant and switching up the outfits. Like, I love being creative and stuff like that. So I thought it was so much fun. And yeah, it was a good vibe. Yeah.
It's a good time. And your point score as best you can remember.
Well, I didn't get to talk my shit yet, girl.
Oh, well, give it to. I thought you gave it to him, but give it to him.
No, that was what did I learn?
Sorry.
Talk I thought that, I think that race is always going to be a triggering conversation. I think that it's never going to go away. It's just going to be masked differently. Like you just, people are more creative and inventive about the way that they spread hate. And to me, racism is one of the main Trojan horses. And in order to make a change, for a great change requires a great fall. So, I mean, hopefully we don't, get tired and start fighting again as one side against this side, whose side better, whose side better. We know whose side's better and we know whose side's baddest. And yeah, so I just, what?
It is just all depending on what you are talking about and who you are talking to. And, everybody has opinions. They're like buttholes. I just want to play sock puppet dolls. Like,
I mean, yeah, well, Black people are the best at everything. It's proven. It's a science thing.
It's a science thing.
Yes,
We'll have to look more into it, but we're definitely going to stay up on all these stories because I definitely am one that works and lives in a multicultural universe, and I will never change. Now, my Black people, they already ostracized me in high school, so that will be no new thing, right? So I don't really care. I'm keeping all my friends. Now, the ones that did the bad things, hopefully all of the internet trolls, shout out Brooklyn, will get to them and make their lives a living hell, because I know that they can do it. But you're right, Charm's always going to be one of those conversations. But guess what? I'm always going to have it, even if we have to dress up sock puppets and do pageants. We're still doing it.
We doing it, Brandon. We doing it and doing it and doing it.
So with that being said,
doing it well.
giving it to them is I want to give it to like all of the people who have gotten me to the Color My World coloring activity game book series.
By the way, I don't know how many points I got.
You
I
got
probably got like
129
one.
points.
One.
Huh?
129.
Oh
Yeah.
wow! Oh whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo.
Now listen, I wasn't gonna rub it in because we all know you won already. You won the pageant, right?
Well, I gotta do my victory lap, Brenda.
Okay,
Whoop, there it is.
hold on,
Whoop,
wait,
there it is.
wait,
I
wait.
feel a whoop coming on. A whoop coming on. I'm the winner.
Okay, here you go. Here you go. There you go.
Not the champions.
I don't know where this one came from. It was just the next one up. Anyway, yes, you are the champion of our very first ever Sauce in the City celebrity sock puppet pageant. And
Bam, 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 bam.
we can only do one a season. So no, we can do a lot because there's pageants of everything. We can have like little starlight pageant. We could have the Bring It On pageant. We could have the sports pageant. I think we're on to something with the pageant world, y'all. And what I've learned is that when I say that there won't be another episode or another season, what I've learned is that I should put the caveat on that because I see people get sad about it. When I say another season, I mean another season of this one in particular.
Don't. I knew it.
Right. This Sauce in the City late night comedy game show, it was amazing through season 4 and season 5 because it helped me to realize what I wanted to do and how to create my 401 fund. And now that I have come to the Color My World coloring book series, yeah, I'm all about it. Now I'm all about creating things, right? I don't want to stick to the same games. So if you guys have one of those game decks, please hold on to it because we're never making another one. I want to create things like the pageant, and I think we're going to even do a Grammy night. I think that would be fun.
Ooh.
But all in all, it's all about us working together, throwing our casualties to the side of the week, whose side we're on, what side we're on, and just all having a good time and showing everybody else that, listen, you penalize the ones that need to be penalized, but you hold on to the ones that have been there. Okay, like please,
and don't give up on them.
Please don't. And it doesn't matter their color, their race, or whatever it is. Deal with the situations case by case, not race by race. Dropping bars.
Bars, Brenda.
That was fire. Ooh, case by case, not race by race. Ooh, Kendrick Lamar. Ow. With that being said, we are out of here. Catch us on our, let's see, we have 4 episodes left. So Friday night, right? Yeah, Friday night. Catch us on, what is that? Episode number 3. No, 4. Yeah, 4. Counting down. 4, 3, 2, 1. You know, like that. Anyway, I'm out of here because I'm tired and I gotta go to work in the morning. I love you guys and thank you for stopping by to play.
Roasting with the homies. Yeah.
And shout out to Funny Man Green, and y'all all send him an inbox message like right now, like right after the show. Because I'm worried.
Shout out to Funny
Yes.
Man Green.